Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it? Let's hit quick play and see where we're at, because I also haven't played World of Horror in quite a bit as well. I played it like a few times during the month, but as I said, I was busy. I'm thinking of whether or not, well, let's see what character we have first. Character-specific, Moriko. Discharge summary, we're gonna get the experience here, and let me just make sure I know what I'm doing. Because I don't want to get into battle, but we also have Yogatag, so running from battle is also going to be a bunch of doom, but yeah, so I'm back. I have to do a lot of work still, but that doesn't change the fact that I have to do things that even upon my return, because I'm planning a bunch of stuff, but we'll see if I can actually get it done. Charisma knowledge, by the way. And let's keep moving. Charisma knowledge. Well, it seems like I'm just gonna fail every check then, because I'm not gonna really concentrate on doing that, on getting knowledge and charisma up. Knowledge and charisma, it's been a while, so yeah, but I've just been busy doing things. I still have things I need to do pretty much after recording, along with some let's just say planning, I guess, because if you saw what I did on Twitter, on my Twitter, then you know what's kind of coming up for the month of September, October-ish. I really needed that, but if it's fine, just don't give me anything. But yeah, let's. Oh, I should have actually. Yeah, I've completely forgotten. I'm gonna go grind for bricks now. But yeah, I have to prepare a lot of stuff. Not too much stuff for this channel, but in other places, I do have to make sure I'm well prepared before I begin other playthroughs, and I need to remember what else I need to do. So, without much ado, I mean, I did try to look around for other things. I mean, because, you know, I'm gaming on the side, regardless of whether or not I have the channel or not. But the games that I was looking into that were coming out as of recent, or came out within the past year, were not as great. So for a variety of reasons, whether that's because I'm trying to record, whether that's because I found out that I actually didn't have fun playing it, or maybe, you know, it was technically difficult for me to play without risking, not that my setup is doing worse for wear, but I just want to make sure that the less than 10 words is that need to play not simpler games, but easy to run games, let's just say, for the sake of, even just for the sake of personal enjoyment. But a lot of refunds were made, a lot of nopes were made, so neither of these are great. Okay, good. I did get it, and I do have a light source now, but we'll see how the rest of the run turns out, because we're at 25% Doom. Granted, some of that is due to brick grinding, and some of that is due to Yogatag and events, but I can only hope, right? Quick Play and Chill is the series. I promised to get done with this series. Well, it's a more promise to myself, but nonetheless, I want to finish this series, so this video's layout is going to remain as it is. Let's do mermaids now, I guess. That way we can brick grind, and I can prepare for whether or not I want to brick grind after, because I shouldn't have any boss battles unless I forgot, but usually, mermaids, aside from Akamanto, is the second right under Akamanto, so that said, I'm still gonna throw a brick here, and I do have a shotgun. I do have Moriko's shotgun, so I can still go for it. So, 90%, come on, RNG, you're gonna, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna work on this, and I forgot what I was going to say. World of Horror is what it is. We're still waiting. I do check in from time to time. I am on other platforms and other types of communication. I've made some recent mistakes. Oh, I was talking about games that I was trying to get into, and really I only picked up one more. Well, a few technically, but we'll get there when we get there, I guess, is how I want to say it without spoiling anything. And that's also something I want to, or being kind of vague-ish, perception, right? Do I really? Yeah, I do actually want, no, the strength, because strength, the multiplier for bracing, I could take that as well, but we'll take, I guess we can go double. No, I want more ammo, just in case. But the scaling on strength multiplier, if you plan to brace a lot, in your run for World of Horror is a lot higher than is a lot more time efficient than taking a faster attack action. I'm trying to say, because usually attack actions stats at about 3 or 4 too. So say just a little, I guess, 15-second in case someone didn't know. So if this takes 67 time units and I had another point of perception, it would probably be like 63 if I recall correctly. It's somewhere around that range. But Brace, it has a higher multiplier, so every point of strength you build, that's 8 more. The time units decrease by 8 as opposed to 4 or 5 or 3 or maybe even 6. I don't remember, but I know it's under 5 for sure. And if it's not, please correct me. But it would allow me to do certain things much more efficiently. Otherwise, if I want to do prep attack, I should have taken perception instead, but that's the trade-off there. Still, I'm going to just brick this guy 4 times, I'm sorry. It might even take his axe. It will depend. Don't I just... Yeah, so I get a free out here, and you're incentivized, or objectively, you're more incentivized to fire at a boss because the ringing ears has less of an effect on you, basically. But until we run into another boss, we can leave this fire axe on, I think. Yeah, I think so. Because I think, well, let's just check for sure. So, 85 speed, 80 against 165. But usually you're doing prep heavy with this, so you're just taking the hit. In this specific case, maybe I didn't want to. Well, no, I still take strength because fire axe is a strength weapon. Let's see how this works out, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And let's move on. But on the topic of being vague, I'm checking to see if I don't have another boss fight. I technically don't, so we're gonna keep moving. Let's brick grind for... Let's fill up our inventory with bricks once more, unless RNG says that, no, you're gonna spend 9 Doom for 2 bricks. I might actually spend 9 Doom, but, well, that's still a lot of Doom. I think the brick chance is around 25-33% in my personal experience, so... that if I'm wrong, please correct me, but in my personal experience, it's around 25-33% per point of Doom, I guess, or the chance of picking one up, so... But what I was saying is, yeah, me being vague in videos, that's kind of... I'm just trying to not get... Or trying my best, because there's no guarantee, obviously, but trying not to get my videos taken down, basically, here on this platform. I'm even... I guess technically you can call it afraid. If you want to be positive, it's me being cautious. But, yes, because if you didn't know how... certain things work, I'm sure a lot of it is automated, so that means if you look at certain videos on this platform, you'll find that you may have the choice. I think there's an option to enable a transcript or subtitles, is what I'm trying to say. And those subtitles are automatically generated, so say if you say certain trigger words, then the transcript, it goes into the transcript, the platform or the algorithm, whatever you want to say, reads that you've said a trigger word or that is a no-no, and then if you do it too many times or you break a certain threshold, then your video gets taken down, or something along that line. I'm sure that's part of how it works, or not. I don't want to say sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was part of how some videos are taken down at some point. And how that ties into me being vague is because, again, if I say certain things, then I don't want to. And yes, I agree that for the most part, I'm probably safe, considering my circumstances here. For me specifically, other people it might be different, but for me, I'm probably usually in the safe. But you never know. I'm making plans, and again, I'm still being vague. But I'm making plans just in case things happen in certain ways. I've talked about it before, on a tangent, I've talked about how I like to usually think about a lot of possibilities. If you look at it in a more negative light, you can call me paranoid. In a more positive light, or how I like to view it, because being a... I usually don't like to be pessimistic, I guess. But being cautious is usually what I try to do. Contrary to what you might see me do sometimes in this game, where I am just going all out. So, What I'm actually going to do here is brace into a kick. This should not, because 5 actions or more than 5, or is it 6 actions or more? I need to get accustomed to this again, but basically I'm not going to be affected by Time Warper, and I save 2 stamina to reason by doing that. Unless I could prep attack, or if I wanted to gamble on 2 attacks, but usually I'm not being that reckless. This, on the other hand, I can run. Do I want to run? 4 stamina. I'm weighing in my mind whether or not I want to take this fight, lose 4 stamina, or run for 5 doom and then just use the monument. I think monument is still going to be technically more because it asks for 2 first. If I had some, well, I could throw the old shotgun. If I equipped the old shotgun, I could have just shot this encounter, but it's not going to work out. So, you know, the funny thing is I might have been able to get out if I equipped the old shotgun, but since I don't have fast hands, there's no way to find out for sure. So, we're just going to take 4 stamina damage, because running away is going to be worse for me overall, because we're on Yogatag, which means more doom, which means if I run, that's more doom, so on and so forth. Let's actually check once. Yeah, 2 stamina. That was more for my personal curiosity, so again, I just talked about me being cautious, but I mean, the stakes when I'm playing World of Horror are a lot lower than, say, me getting a... Because if you didn't already know, I have a warning already, and warnings don't go away. So the next time I make a transgression, so to say, I will get a strike, and I can't upload for a week. So I'm doing a shrug in real life. You can't see me doing it, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, hey, it's the easy encounter, by the way. Okay, so the reason why I say that, keep saying that every time I run into Rumu Ghost, is because of a comment I ran into a long time ago. I'm not sure if they're being sarcastic, but when you're playing on Harbinger, you don't really have the luxury usually unless you're prepared. The asterisk is if you're prepared, Rumu Ghost is easy. All right, I'm not gonna not say that, but me as I am right now, Moriko with the fire axe and ghosts ignore that kind of damage, so the way that you damage ghosts, if you're not doing ritual, is different. This mask doesn't even help me because it doesn't even allow me to do any thing really faster. Most of the time. Sometimes you get a brace into funds, but funds is never affected by... I don't think funds is affected by the Karakosa mask. And yeah, if you try to brace, you're usually above 100 anyway, so... we're actually going to trade Doom here, and I might end up dying. Part of that might be because I grinded for bricks too much. Ground? Oh my goodness. I'm a bit heated right now. I went into topics that I was... Not that I'm mad about it, but it's that I have not strong opinions either. It's that I have a lot to say, so... That said, I should be taking this knowing I have a knowledge and charisma check, but... At the same time, Daddy's Girl will mitigate some of the loss, because that's guaranteed... 2 stamina, but regardless, going into Bulletin, a lot of chances for Fish God to hurt me, and that's mainly because this, I think Bulletin does have the, if it's not tied for it, has the most investigations, because it's 9 investigations for sure, or no, I think it was 7, but I add 2, well, let's find out for sure, if I happen to survive anyway. So this 2, 3, and then you have 3 so as soon as I get to the first village investigation, that's 3 investigations on top of these non-village investigations. And I'm also going to do the forest investigation, so that's adding 2 onto it. And so in each of those, the chance of never running into Yogatag is not low. I would, off the top of my head, if I were to guess along with that Doom event, it would probably be about... at least 25%. I want to say 33% at least, but let's be a bit safer. Let's heal reason. So that was 4 investigations. So 7 investigations, which is if it's not tied with Vigil, or if Vigil is not more, then for Yogatag it's a lot worse, because again, Yogatag can hit me when I'm doing Bulletin and not when I'm doing Vigil. Again, unless in specific mystery location-specific mysteries. I'm gonna die because the forest is maxed out level anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna rush this and see. I'm pretty sure I'm dead either way, but yeah, this is really bad. So does 8 strength really get me anything? Kind of. It gets me a guaranteed double attack because I'm also level 4. Me being level 4 kind of helped out here. And then I think I should be able to do this. If I can't do this okay. So 8 strength is worth it here. Being on, well, no, because I'm already on level I'm doing prepare attack, so it doesn't really matter. My accuracy doesn't matter because it's 100%. Unless, of course, I think there's some bug where if you're actually negative accuracy and you do prep attack, there's a chance to miss because you're not at 100% or something like that. Anyway, I think I'm dead regardless. So we're gonna... I don't even get a full... well, the phone has 44 power, so that's not really my fault as much. Also should have switched to the shotgun, kind of. Would I be able to? Yeah, I might have been able to if I fire twice, but it's too late now, so can I even do this is the question. I want to throw everything I have. Even if we have Takashi-san, again, I'm probably going to die to Doom regardless. The question is where I'm going to die to Doom, but I think I even have to throw the... I might actually have to dodge. Yeah. Yeah, I can't defeat this boss in one turn, in this turn. To, I guess, top the topic off, yeah, and since my dexterity is 3, the dodge action is affected by dexterity, and my dexterity is low, so I can't even do that. If I do this, if I hit this kick, then I will be able to get out, but, so you notice I used to say, like, kill, but now I say defeat. Again, me being vague kind of helped me out. Ugh!